That's all you gotta do. It's just make a couple billion. Do you do Spanish Works internet? What tier? Or the bottom? I think there's only 3 tiers. I think there's like, yeah, there's, yeah. Which is pretty good. I don't know if I want to watch it. I feel like they just killed him. So like, it's cool doing these side ones, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking too much into it. Maybe it'll build into the originals. It'll give us like some backstory. I wish it. Oh, you've already seen it? You just know it's gonna happen. There's an hour sex scene with him and Lando Calrissian because they need a gay character in Star Wars, and so that's how they do it. It's gay and interracial, so it's a win-win. Excuse me, Annie? Are you recording? Okay. Sweet. I'm John. Yeah. Oh, wow. Man, I wonder why we didn't get any viewers on this one. So, I just was on Twitter the whole entire time we were trying to get this set up. I have a laptop someday. Someday, this could be. It's on my to-buy list. I just haven't to-bought it yet. So they're thinking about banning plastic straws from restaurants because it's bad for aquatic life and it's harming fish. But maybe we should just not put trash into the ocean. Or maybe it's just getting there from like litter. Maybe we should stop littering. Maybe if you litter, you should die. And they just kill them. And then nobody would litter anymore. But I bet a lot of people don't want to use, like, the glass at a restaurant. That's kind of gross. Just imagine, like, putting the glass on your lip like that, and then people will drink, like, see all that grossness? Nobody wants to do that and share cups. Have you ever watched old people drink? It's gross. Or little kids drink? I do. Yeah. Yeah. I was trying to switch the screens because I can't help but look at myself. And I'm on the other side of the screen than the camera. So like, I should probably be looking at the camera. But but then I'm just looking at this black bar. Okay, anyways. So on this screen, it was supposed to tell me what they were going to use instead of a plastic straw. Oh, paper straws. That way in the water, they just disintegrate. How long? I wonder. They're like, we have these paper straws, we just coat them in plastic. So that way you can drink out of them still. So Starbucks is trying a trial run of you know what the evil ones are? So, I saw another article. So we must follow weird stuff on Twitter because it was like 6 things that people are recycling wrong. People try to recycle dirty diapers. And it's like a New York Times article, and they're just like, we talked to this guy, and he said, it happens often. So that's like their source. I feel like we need better sources than just one guy that works at a plant. Oh, this happens all the time, meaning that like one time they found a dirty diaper in there, but it's actually employees, and they're like, oh, don't tell everybody. Man, the news is frustrating like that, and this is supposed to be the New York Times. Oh, what TV shows are on right now? None of them? 0 TV shows? Reminds me of The Office, where Michael Scott is using the GPS. He's like, no, technology is telling us to go this way. And they drive into the lake. And I'm like, in real life, he'd probably just stop. Even if he was stubborn. I don't know if people will be able to see that thumbs up thing, but yeah. So, I seen Deadpool 2, or Deadpool 2. That was really good. You seen the Avengers, right? I think we've already talked about this. Maybe on a podcast. Nah, I don't think we have. So like, that's kind of a bummer. Half people are dead. Spider-Man did a good job at dying. Oh, spoiler alert. Spider-Man died. For now, he'll be back in the second one, guys. And he's going to have a Spider-Man 2 and 3 and 4. I think Spider-Man's a big enough name, he's just going to keep going forever. But aren't they, like, borrowing the rights from Sony? Maybe that'll limit how much Spider-Man we get. Lando Calrissian. Danny Glover. He was like the gangster in Homecoming. Why? I'm okay with that. I just don't know why it would be that character and not like and you like I feel like Tom Holland did like a really good job. So it'd be kind of weird to have him gone. Yeah. I well they killed like Doctor Strange and Black Panther and I think they already had sequels planned. And so if they're coming back then everyone else is coming back. Different actors. I think they're just trying to make it seem like they actually died. And they're not just going to reverse time and fix everything before it went bad. I've heard like a theory of like all of their souls are stuck in the soul stone. So anybody who died like a non-disintegrating death will stay dead. But if they just disintegrated out, because that's how they got the soul stone. Yeah, because that was the first death. So I heard a lot of things that people were upset with Star-Lord, saying he was like weak and not good in this one. I thought he was great. He was pissed, and he did something stupid at the end, but like, he's just out of control. He's just funny. Because then they couldn't have Avengers 4. And it would be done. No, just kidding. It would have been a bad way to go because it would have been one of the million plus ways that Thanos would have won. Because he would have got the glove back. Easy peasy. It's a good question. I would guess before. Unless they do that during the whole movie, but yeah, I would think it'd be before. And there's got to be something that keeps him out of the Avengers movie. Because I wanted to see him go tiny and, like, climb up inside of Thanos. And then go big and have him blow up. I'd watch it. So, I know we talked about this before on a previous podcast, but Disney may not merge with Fox anymore. I thought it was too, but I guess Comcast just like Comcast just put a big bid on them, and they wanted to buy Fox. I think it was like 60 billion, 50 billion. It was several billion more than what Disney was going to pay. And I kind of want them just to be separate. I don't want any one person being way too powerful. Like, Disney does a really good job. They have, like, good writers and good directors, and they do movies well. But, like, people can come up with their original stuff. There's plenty of stories out there to tell. I just think Disney does well with it, and so they make anything. Because, like, Marvel wasn't that huge of a thing before. Not like it is now. Like, they've made Marvel really big. I would assume before Iron Man or right after Iron Man. June 1st, 2004. June 1st? Just kidding. I just throwing it down. That's kind of close. 2009. Okay. 1 quadrillion. Because I bet if Disney had DC Comics, they would have made those good. And we would have a good Batman. So I think that would be kind of cool because they do things well. But I kind of just rather have like other studios step it up and do better jobs with movies. So is it no longer recording? Oh, it wasn't before? No, both my daughters are nose pickers. And I keep being like, stop that. Or you're gonna have a big nose like Dad. I'm pretty sure it's Iron Man. Iron Man. What was that? August 31st, 2010? Just kidding. I think they've been doing this for like 10 years. It was released May 2nd, 2008, so it was a year after Iron Man. They were all like, yeah, they're like, oh, this is going to be successful. Let's drag this out as long as we can. Bum, bum, bum. 10 years later. I think NBC owns Hulk, which is why we don't have standalone Hulk films. But they weren't done by Disney. But I think this was pre-Iron Man that he was established, right? Okay. In an interview with Collider, Ruffalo stated, as far as a Hulk movie, a standalone Hulk movie, Marvel doesn't really have the rights to that yet. That's still Universal's property. So there's that issue. That's a big impediment to moving forward with that. Who owns Paramount? Is that an NBC? Does Paramount own NBC? Oh, Universal, sorry. Oops, I'm like putting my hand, I was like trying to go over the phone, but that wasn't. No, it's about to die though. Yeah, parent organization, NBC Universal. I saw a YouTube thing where they went over a lot of the rights and stuff. Because Fox has like Fantastic Four and X-Men, and NBC has the Hulk, and Sony has Spider-Man and Venom. Venom? I thought they were planning on it being that. Let me look. But there's Logan and Deadpool that did really well. Watchmen. I didn't like Watchmen. It's intended to be R, but it's not rated yet. Nah. In fact, I don't remember all that well, but I think they were walking away, and Juggernaut was like getting up, but they just were like totally ignoring it. But they did Juggernaut really good in Deadpool. Like everything else Juggernaut's been in, he hasn't been that like tough or cool. But the Juggernaut in Deadpool, like he looked unstoppable and like a true Juggernaut. Yeah, because Deadpool was all excited. He's like, "You're my favorite from the comics," and he starts like going off about the comics, and then he's like, oh, "You're gonna charge me with murderous intent or something like that," and then he gets charged, and then he rips Deadpool in half. Yep. He has little baby legs, no pants, just shirt. Winnie the Poohing it. It was pretty funny though, because they're all having like serious, intense conversations, and he just doesn't have pants on. I keep like looking at it and getting distracted by it. Deadpool's pretty good though. It's kind of stuff you don't get to see in movies where they, you know how they break the fourth wall and they talk about the movie while they're in the movie. Things you don't get to see very often, so when it happens, you're like, oh, you can't do that in movies, what? Because, spoiler again, but in the very end, it's like doing movie things, and Deadpool had stolen Cable's time traveler. So he goes back and you see Ryan Reynolds being like, "This is gonna change my life," and he's holding the script to Green Lantern, and Deadpool just goes behind him and kills him. Yeah, that was pretty funny. And then they showed Deadpool from the Wolverine Origins. I think that's the one it is, where the mouth's sewn shut and everything like that. And he's ready to fight him, and then Deadpool just goes up and shoots him in the head. He's like, no. Yeah. Deadpool, cool Deadpool, successful, R-rated Deadpool shoots. The best thing about Deadpool sewed shut Deadpool. That was a really tough sentence. I don't know why I tried it. I had these like weird things on my mustache. They're like bald spots. Mm-hmm. It's kind of weird watching myself talk. I don't enjoy it, but I keep looking. Well, this will probably never make it to air, but we tried, and it worked. There wasn't too many glitches. Laptop. Yeah, it's my computer. Just kidding. I guess I could get a camera and just use the computer I'm on right now, because it's like the Mac Mini, and so it doesn't have a camera on it. It's just a TV screen that I'm looking at. That was weird. All right. Signing off. All right. We'll get it figured out, and then I'll have to buy a laptop soon. Yeah. I need to work out too. Can't be getting super fat. It's been real, y'all.